I should get wrapped in my robe. Why not? Let's get wrapped up in the robe. How about that? Thank you. Okay, so we're going to talk about heat. How can you add supplemental heat to your home, but do it in such a way that it's literally pennies on the dollar? It will actually cost you about 25 cents per hour to have this extra heat in your home. Besides the fact that it's absolutely gorgeous, it's home decor, and the fact that you really end up with a beautiful idea as a night light too, or ambient light, all of that. But these are the final quantities of the year. And we're going to talk a little bit about the colors that we have. Right next to me right here is the black, but we have 750 in the black. A lot of people buy more than one, believe me. And then we have the bronze right there, 425 in the bronze. And then we have that beautiful cinnamon, 300 remain. And then we have gunmetal, 250. And then the beautiful turquoise will have less than 200. And I have two of the turquoise ones that I got probably 3 years ago. Love them. Here's the value, because here's the thing. This really should cost you $190. This is not just a lantern. This is glass and metal, but it's all about that heat and the light. And you can get it home for $135.92. I will say that is a special price, and also you're getting free shipping and handling, and that saves you $17.97 all on its own. So you're really saving a good amount of money. I want to go right to Emily Scott, because Emily is our guest for Duraflame, and I know Duraflame's been around a long, long time, haven't they? Hi, Emily.
49 years. Hi, Mary.
Wow.
49 years. You know, we've been creating supplemental heat sources for 49 years, trying to give you a strategy to save money on your home heating costs. Well, 49 years of technology and innovation, we have pioneered the concept of a home decor heater. These are absolutely stunning and gorgeous that you can run with or without the heat and really enjoy them all year long. But it comes out of the box, fully assembled, as you said, glass and metal construction. The Flameless Candle has 18 customizable settings, and you never, ever have to buy a battery. It's electric.
Yeah.
But what I want to talk about is how it heats. It's just 12 inches wide, just under 12 inches wide. And the question I get asked the most is, will it heat as much as your bigger Duraflames? And the answer is exactly the same, because this is the heating technology. It's called infrared, and it is a powerhouse. Our most powerful heating technology, heating 1,000 square feet of your space without drying your air for no more than 25 cents an hour. And we can dive a little deeper into how that saves money. But right now, what we're showing you is all of the fun you can have with the Flameless Candles.
Yeah.
Usually Flameless Candles come in one color.
Right.
This, you can change the color. You can change the brightness. You can make it flicker. And down on the right-hand side, that's the control panel that's on the back of the heater. But Mary Beth, you also get a remote control with batteries as well.
And so if you lose the remote control, don't worry about it, because you can actually do it from the back. I'm going to quickly just turn this around. Maybe not quite so quickly, but I will tell you, I just want to show you where that is. It's right back here. Can't see that. There we go. Now you can see it. So you've got the buttons on the back as well as the remote control. This is made to last. I was saying last time you and I were on with this, Mark and I use ours every night. In the middle of summer, when we don't need the heat, we use it for the night light. In the fall and winter, we turn on, we like to keep the temperature down in our room to about 60, 62 at night.
Yeah.
But the thing is that when I get up in the morning, all I have to do is reach for the remote and turn on the heat. And then let that heat up as I'm in my snooze mode, you know what I mean? You hit snooze, hit this, and then by the time I actually get out of bed, it's already warming up in the room. And it's just awesome. I cannot explain it better than just saying it's really home decor, it's light, and it's heat.
I know, it's like the trifecta. It's such a smart idea. But what I love is there's 3 heat settings. There's a low. I have it running on high, but you can also turn the heat off. Now, here's what I want to show you. I'm going to take a heat reading right on top of the heating element, right? So look at this, 74 degrees. Our bodies are 98. It is so important to Duraflame, even running full tilt, that the heater remains cool to the touch because that's safer. But look at the power and performance of infrared heat. 530 degrees, but look what I can do, Mary Beth. This is a heat that's different. Infrared heat not only produces that giant volume of heat, but there's a comfort and a soothing quality to it. But if you think about what's 1,000 square feet, think about a 50 by 20 square foot space of your home and think about 25 cents, 1/4 to run this heater to heat that much. And that's why people, we've had so many calls and I love every single one of them year after year that say, this heater paid for itself because you know what? I tapped back my furnace a full 6 degrees and added it back in with more efficient heat.
I mean, when you do that night after night after night after night, etc., like you say, we like to turn it down to about 60 to 62. We've got our polar fleece sheets, the velvet soft sheets. We're plenty warm. But the thing is that I only have to turn it on for about 15 minutes, and then the room warms up and I can turn it off. And think about that. So it's really costing me about a nickel every day that I use it when it comes to the heat. Then we use it all night long for the light, but it's just amazing. We want to go back to colors. Real quick, I want to tell you something. Final quantities of the year. Once your color is gone, that's it. We don't have any more coming back in. You're getting free shipping and handling only till the end of the day, and that's saving you almost $18. So that's the black right there. We have 700 left in the black. Then we have the bronze, and then we have 425 in the bronze. We have cinnamon, fewer than 300 left. We have the gunmetal, fewer than 250, and then the turquoise, 180 left in the turquoise. And here again is the value. These should be running about $190 for each one, and you're getting it for a price of $135.92. Not to mention you can break it down into 5 payments of $27.18. It is customer top rated, and when it comes to Duraflame heaters, QVC alone has sold 1.9 million Duraflame heaters right here at the Q. 1.9 million. That just shows you how much we think the quality is excellent, that we are 100% behind it. You know, that's the other thing. You can't just throw any heater out there because you want to make sure everything is safe. Go ahead. I wanted to ask actually real quickly, why do you think at retail it's $190? What makes it worth that?
Well, if you look for a lantern that's 28 inches tall, this grand, beautiful statement piece, maybe it has a candle, but without the heater, you're looking at this price range. It is incredible that we're able to do the lantern. And by the way, I want to show you a big Duraflame fan, Mary Beth.
Oh, is that Willow? Hi,
this
Willow.
Is our Willow. Let's see if we can get her in the shot.
Oh my gosh.
She's a Duraflame lover. Mary Beth and I are boxer moms.
Yes, we're boxer moms. But you know what? It's true. Our dogs like to lay where it's warm. And so,
absolutely.
But they just instinctively know not to just go right up and touch it. You know, they can feel the heat, but they can sit out here and just enjoy that heat, just like you will. One of the things you said is that it can take about a room to 6 degrees warmer than when you have this on. Is that right?
We took it to an independent lab, and that's what the scientists tested. So to run this, to add 6 degrees, but not just to the room that you're in, to 1,000 square feet of your home.
Wow.
So think about vaulted ceilings. If you have, they're hard to heat, and think
Yeah.
about drafty windows.
Yeah.
And think about the kitchen where there's so much stone and tile. Kitchens tend to run, really cold. But the
Yeah.
genius is it's smaller than other door frames. Our bigger door frames are 2 and 3 and 4 feet wide.
Right.
We've used the same exact heating technology, the infrared, the top of the line Cadillac for us in the smaller space. So you get the vertical decorating, but it takes up less space. My husband's home office that he commandeered last year and a half, it used to be mine. It's ice cold in there, and there's really no room. It's a tiny room. So I put the gunmetal in his office.
Yeah. And the other thing is, like you say, you're using the vertical space. I also want to go back to something that I think is so crucial, and that is no loss of humidity. If you start a fire in a fireplace, it's going to take the humidity out of the air. If you turn on a furnace in a home, that's going to take the humidity out of the air. By the way, I have mine on the bright white, but tell me about that no loss of humidity as it heats.
It's really a game changer in the heater world, because most heaters really zap the humidity and you get dry and it's kind of irritating. The other part about that is you almost have to be sitting right in front of the heater to feel the heat.
Yeah.
Infrared is a game changer, completely different. It expands, it gives you volume, supports the humidity at the dry time of year. We don't want to make you any more dry. And that's the genius. So you get the volume, the efficiency, and the comfort of infrared. There is the color changing candle, which I just think is so wonderful, because this is a heater, Mary Beth, for 4 seasons. And I don't think you say that very often, a heater for 4 seasons.
Right.
Because in the summer, you turn the heat off. In the spring and the fall, as you said, you could just zap that little bit of cold in the morning. Or in the winter, you run it at full tilt. Don't rely on your furnace. My furnace is almost 20 years old.
Wow.
And what I do is I leave that thing alone as much as I can. I keep it off. I keep it down. And my heating strategies with Duraflame, and the experts are saying this is going to be a colder than average winter with heating costs rising. So you think about where you want to spend your money. Is it on heating your home?
Right.
Not for me. I'd rather buy boots and handbags.
Yeah,
exactly. You know what I mean?
I'm with you on that. We're going to go through colors because, and I'll just show you once again, you see that? That's that golden color. Then it's a little softer. And then I prefer the cool white in my flameless candles, but you can do it however you want. The other thing is get 2 if you want them, because you're getting that free shipping and handling. You're saving almost $18 on each one, and the fact that it's Black Friday sale priced, or as we would say, the Cyber Week sale price. Let me show you colors. This is the black coming up. There's the black, and we have about 700 of those left. Then we also have the bronze. There's this 400 in the bronze. Cinnamon, how many? 300 in the cinnamon, 240 in that gunmetal, 175 in the turquoise. And by the way, no assembly. It comes straight out of the box, plug it in, find your remote control in that box. Don't throw that box away till you get your remote control and your paperwork. But the whole thing is it's a great, great item. I highly recommend it. I wouldn't say that if I didn't own it, but I have to use them all the time. Emily, thank you. Give Willow a kiss for me.
I will, my fellow boxer mommy. Thanks, Mary Beth.
Well, still some